understand that. I understand that, and I get that. Yeah, yeah. But I find him, from what I've seen, and I like Frankie. I don't, you know what I mean. But from what I've seen, I find him very controlling. Like when you went live, it was like, why is he live? And you go and touch some grass at
Do you know what?
Alex,
He
get
don't
out the house.
understand.
He
He
doesn't
still
need to
doesn't
mother
understand.
you.
Our own platforms are our power, ain't we? You know what I mean? Like we all defend ourselves. He's still learning. He's still learning.
No, no, I'm sorry. If my friend did what Frankie did, I would disown them. He came on and said that he called you a nonce on the phone. He came on and said about you talking to children. He came on saying that he had blocked you. You know, to me, yet he's still you know, you drove him to this content just 2 days ago, and now he's come on to say that, you know, he's blocked you and you need to touch grass. And to me, it's just very controlling. You know, why is he on live again? And, you know, and he kept going on about you talking to children. That's not a friend, Alex. You know, he said you live in a place where it can be dangerous, being called a nonce.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but yet he's implying that you talk to children.
No, because he knows that I ain't, like he said instantly there and then, like he doesn't believe that at all.
Yeah, he doesn't believe that. Yeah, he doesn't believe it, but he's making other people believe it. You know,
But that's their choice, isn't it? That's what I mean. That's their chat. That's, you know, that's what they're going to believe anyway. Regardless, I could show a million evidence up here, but there'll still be people that dislike me, want to run with it. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just, from what I've said, and you can read my chat here, from what I've heard, and seen, I just feel Frankie is very controlling of you, mothering you and all of that kind of thing. And listen, I don't have a problem with Frankie, but I just feel that, to me, that's just not a friend. I just feel there's a lot of, I think he's gaslighting you.
I personally don't believe so at all. You know what I mean? Like I said, if there's ever been an argument or an issue off the fucking app, you know, we've had conversations, we've had long conversations. We don't talk about TikTok too much. We talk about our personal lives.
Yeah, maybe I've read too much into it, but before I even had that opinion, people were saying it in my chat. Before I even had the opinion, people were saying Frankie's after your platform. Now, okay, you're saying your friends off TikTok. Okay, we don't know your friendship. We're just going by what we've seen. And I just felt like Frankie was gaslighting you. And I feel like he's mothering you. I feel he's controlling you. And I just feel like he's sitting there talking about you talking to children. My Lens, right, my eternity, who I've never met, would come straight in the box and say, Angie has never spoken to children. Oh, he's gone. He doesn't want to listen to it, but that's my opinion. That's what I think. Lens would have got straight into my box and said that Angie does not talk to children in that way. Frankie implied that you do. And to me, that's not a friend. And okay, maybe I have got it wrong. Maybe, you know, you do have this friendship off TikTok and everything else. I get it. But I'm just going by what I've seen and what I've heard. You know, I just feel, you know, Frankie took him to his content 2 days ago to now be blocking him. None of it adds up to me. It makes no sense. He said you have no place to talk about friends. What, you brought it on TikTok? How do I have no place to... You brought it on TikTok? You and Frankie have brought it to TikTok. So that means I'm allowed an opinion on it. And this is my opinion. Like other people can have opinion. Everyone was saying this about Frankie before I had my opinion because I see it, but maybe it's come across is not me. You know, Frankie maybe wasn't meaning to come across this way, but he has come across that way. Now let's do a poll. Do you agree with me? Happy face you do, sad face you don't. You don't have to agree. Oh, my device is heating up. You don't have to agree. Let me know what you think. Happy face you do agree, sad face you don't. Look, all I'm saying is if that was my friend, they will be no longer my friend. Lens, my eternity who I've never met would straightway get in this box. How dare you say that my friend talks on children? Frankie didn't do that. He doesn't want to listen. And let me ask you another question, guys. If you have a friend that, you know, if you're on TikTok, right, and you got someone like Blaster saying that you talk on children, what would you do as a friend? You would be jumping in that box, right? Immediately saying, my friend don't talk to children. What are you talking about? You would be defending that friend. Frankie didn't do that. Frankie joins in on the hate of Alex. And if you can't see that, you need to wake up. You're always telling me to wake up. You need to wake up. He joins in on it. But then he'll say, I don't think he's a wrong one. But he's already planted that seed. Let's see what Alex is saying.
And stuff like that, and I'm just happy to be chill. Do you know what I mean? I really, really don't want to be in arguments with people, especially not people I care about. Do you know what I mean? And the people don't care about this situation. A lot of people don't care about mine and Frankie's friendship.
Alex keeps, Frankie keeps saying, go and touch some grass. Alex, get off this app. It's controlling you. You're fixated. You're mothering the guy. Frankie, you're mothering him. It comes across like you either want his platform or that you're just not a friend. I'm sorry. My friend would jump straight in that box and say, how dare you talk about my friend like that way? She's not a nonce. She don't talk about children. This is my friend you're talking about. Frankie did not do that. He joined in on the hate in some ways. It was weird to watch. That's what I see. Frankie keeps saying he didn't want the drama. Frankie's always in the drama.
He was there for me when my head was, when I was a bit fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like other people was as well. But this is the problem. It's damaging all the fucking time, constantly going round and round and round. Do you know what I mean? And then next week, it'll be something else. The week after, it'll be something else. Because they're not going to let me rest until they've damaged my image to the point where I can't defend myself. And then
maybe you need to wake up, Alex, and find and actually really look as to who's really damaging you. You really need to open your eyes to people on here, who the people are damaging you. Now people are going to call you a nonce because that's what's been put out there. And Frankie didn't defend that. He said you weren't a wrong'un. However, you do speak to children. It's come out of Frankie's mouth that you speak to children. I don't know what he doesn't get. Your own friend came on live and said you speak to children. I'll try and get him in, but he won't. He probably won't accept me. Let's try again. He's not going to accept. They're screwing him over and he can't see it. He's ended. Alex admitted it, but what did he admit to? Nothing. He spoke to a child of his friend, as a friend's child. That's not unusual. I thought it was they made it out like it was a random friend, both of them, including Frankie and Blaster. Just having my opinion, guys. Frankie never supports him. He will jump into Pearl's box. Watch Frankie when he jumps into Pearl's box. I see it. It's like you say he's not a wrong'un, but he speaks to children. Okay, so you're just going to plant that seed in people's head, but yet you're going to now defend him and say he's not wrong'un. Okay, but you've already just planted that seed. You know, you watch him when he goes into Pearl's box. In some ways, he'll defend Pearl as to what Pearl's saying about his own friend Alex. It's just really bizarre what I see. Frankie's showing messages about what? No, it's not weird. I've spoken to my friend's children. How is it weird? I've spoken to them on the phone. Okay, yeah, their parents were present. I'm not going to lie, yes. But how's it weird? Some people have that kind of relationship where it's, the parent might know that the child's on this Xbox. They know that you're on Xbox. And it's like you've got that just relationship. Hey, you want to just play a game? It's like it could be like part of could be like your family in some ways with some people, wouldn't they? Your friends' kids. It's not. I thought it was a random child. Yeah, I would have thought that was very strange. They might have that friendship though. Can I watch Frankie? I'll have to. What's the time? Okay, wait a minute. What am I doing? Kicks. I'm kicking it. Trying to get him, 1 sec. Piss off.
the selfish thing.
Yeah, and I have always been a friend. Maybe, all I've done wrong is maybe I shouldn't have repeated what I
Big up
told.
Rickster! Rickster, get a pin. No,
Maybe
Rickster,
I
you've got
should
to wait
have
5
repeated
minutes
it.
for a pin. Jamie, you'll get a pin. So,
I can't come to.
if Frankie wasn't really his friend, let me ask you a question. If Frankie wasn't really his friend, yeah, right, Alex's friend, why would he want to get him out of the house? Why would he want to go to the gym?
It's
So
gaslighting.
you all have
Why would he want
conversations.
to lose
As in
weight
what,
to better
mate?
his
See,
life?
you've took 2%.
I don't get
You've
it.
took 2% of what Luke just said. Of course, we all talk.
Why would he want to get him
I
out
was
of
with
the
Luke
house?
yesterday in the
Why would he
content.
go to the gym? Why would he want
It's
to get
So
gaslighting.
you all have
Why would he
conversations.
want to lose
As in
weight
what,
to better
mate?
his
See,
life?
you've took 2.
Gaslighting, you'd know all about gaslighting, what you did to your mods over Alex Bridham, you fucking wench. You ginger wench. You know what?
That's not gaslighting, Luke. I'm having an opinion on what I've seen, and that's how I see it. I like Frankie. I have no problems with Frankie, but however, I think he mothers Alex. He's telling him when to go live, when not to go live. But yet Frankie can go live when he wants to go live. I just find it odd. Yeah, and stop shouting. Little man syndrome.
Where's your friends gone? Where's your friends gone? Where's your friends gone? Where's your friends gone?
Yeah, and stop shouting.
You don't tell me what to do on my platform. Stop fucking drinking.
Men.
Wow.
Where's your friends gone? Where's your friends gone? Where's your friends?
Well,
Where's your friends gone? Aye, Siobhan, big up, man.
You don't tell me what to do on my platform. Stop fucking drinking.
Men. What DA said about you? I didn't hear what she said, mate. I don't care.
well.
You shove your wow up your ass, yeah? Because that's all I care about. Wow. You can say as wow as much as you
Siobhan, big up,
fucking
man.
want.
Thank you.
Yeah? Shove that at your wow.
Men.
Buy one, get one free. There's your wow. There's your fucking wow.
Hey, anyone in Delusion about 360 Frankie on Keith?
Piss off, Frankie.
Yeah? Shove that at your wow. Buy one, get one free. There's your wow. There's your fucking
What was it repeating? Hey, anyone?
Listen, like I said, Frankie, I've just gone by what I've seen, and I just feel you are you are controlling. If that was a friend of mine, they would have gotten to the box and said, Andrew does not talk to kids. But you didn't say that, man. You sat there and said Alex